Guys, deluded. I'm back again. Thank you very much for watching me. Now I'll talk about this in depth. Probably when I'm not gonna lie, when I can be bothered to make the vid, people, man. I want to talk about it in more depth and things like that. But there's a lot of talk as to whether countries, no disrespect to the Perus, to a degree the Tunisias, if all of these small nations or sides not expecting to do anything in the competition, there's always talk of what's the point of letting them qualify, what's this, what's that, and I'm not disagreeing with a lot of that, but I also believe that the man that I stand for away from football, the pride that I have in myself, the way that football should reflect society and being inclusive, I have to say that's wrong. Yes, from a footballing point of view, the likes of, specifically to this video, because they're two good examples, Panama and Peru, they're not winning nothing unless it's a miracle thing, or Leicester, like what happened to Leicester or Brexit or Donald Trump or what's that American baseball team that won, and or these madnesses that are happening, these random things. Unless it's something like that, then these sides will never do anything in the World Cup. This ain't Mighty Ducks. They will never do a damn thing in the World Cup. Cool. But from a sentiment point of view, or just firstly, I believe, with the exception of the host nations, because they automatically qualify, they're here at the World Cup for a reason. Whether you can mock the standard of teams that they have to, and Saudi Arabia can be using this. Whether you can mock the standard of teams that they face off against and qualify with, because I mean, if these are the sides qualifying, then you really don't want to watch the sides that are worse. Yeah, you could say what's the point, but you have, everybody's at the World Cup for a reason. Fair enough, these teams might be dead, but they had to still win these games to qualify. They're at the World Cup for a reason. It is the World Cup. Again, then they might not be expected to win major stuff, but why should you deny them the chance to compete in a competition on the basis that they might win? I know they won't win, but on the basis that they have a chance, on the basis that they've deserved to get there. They fought just like everybody else to qualify for the competition. So why not have the chance for, and specific to the Panama and Peru players, with exception to a couple of them, no disrespect, but the majority of them are unknown ballers, will never do anything of significance. The World Cup is something that they'll get to tell their grandkids, and their grandkids will tell their grandkids, did you know you have an ancestor that played at the World Cup? They will go down in folklore in their nations to a degree. So and plus, what quantifies success? Because we're English, I'm an English supporting fan, I can be very cynical. And what qualifies success? If we're not winning major trophies like our clubs, then we're not interested. But Peru's never been expected to win trophies, never been expected to do dirt. So let's imagine you're a Peruvian football fan that follows all top 5 leagues and loves your national team and the national players. You would love to see your players. You would love to see your players, if you watch the Premier League religiously, for example. You would love to see your players play against Harry Kane, Sterling, if Neymar is in the tournament, Kylian Mbappe, all of these stars, you would love to see that. If you're one of the players, you would love to do that. And plus, some of these players are not necessarily full time, so they might be, if they're of the good enough standard, I'm reaching here, people, they might bag a move somewhere. But yeah, man, you saw Panama, like they celebrated against England like they won the World Cup. That meant a lot to them, and who are we to tell them that is not an achievement? What, it's just like life. If someone makes what, 10k a year, that might be a madness to some. But if someone makes 100 bags, that's a madness to them, and then they're gonna look at 10 bags like that's an idiot. That's a digger thing. That's not rich. But that person who's making 10 bags might be content. They might deem that a success. So who are we to tell people what's theirs and what's not? Like, not the greatest examples, but you get where I'm coming from, people. Like, Peru just wanted to score a goal, and specifically to Peru, their captain, who was going to be banned for the trophy team to come to the World Cup, for the whole competition, was going to be banned, and all the other captains came in for him. He grabbed the goal and assist against Australia. So after almost being banned, to now seeing their national hero score a goal and help a goal be set up at the biggest stage of them all, they'll remember that. And then Peruvian people probably going wild in their country and partying and getting licked and doing all the things, and quite rightly so. This is what the World Cup's about. You got to look deeper beyond just simply getting to the last stages of competitions and stuff. And I get it. I don't want to watch Panama versus Peru or these sort. I keep saying them two, but necessarily these sort of games ever. I don't want to watch Saudi Arabia. No disrespect to my Saudi Arabian massives, but just based on the footballing, no xenophobia, based on the footballing standard, it's not good football. Look at Saudi Arabia. They can ball, but there's no passion to it, in the sense that there's no rhythm, there's no movement. There's no quick movement of things. There's no purpose to the striking. It's silly mistakes. All of these sides, you don't want to watch it. But who are you to tell them it's not success? Now there's a debate for a different sort of competition for sides like these sort of sides to have more of a face-off against each other sort of thing and have more of a chance. But that's for another day, man. Well, this is what the World Cup's about, man. Like, it might not mean nothing to us, but people in Panama, people in Peru, Like, wherever, like, all the other countries, people probably going mad and excited and things like that. Even the Morocco band, they probably thought they weren't getting out that group, and they didn't. But they got a decent point off Spain the other day and played a good game, and I'm not saying they'll remember that forever, but that's what it's about. Like, this is what football's about, essentially, man. Because surely we will talk about trophies, but we were all just kids playing football, making up golden goal and pretending to win stuff in the park. It's that same feeling that football fans need to remember. And on that note, guys, Deluded, YouTube's N'Golo Kante. Get in the comments, subscribe if you wish. I'm out. Thank you for watching. Hey, make sure you like and subscribe. You know I'm the best, man. But I've given you guys enough knowledge. Enjoy your nonsense now. I'm out.